A freiliche Chanukah is Zos Chanuka today. Zos Chanuka is the 8th day, the last day of Chanukah. In many, many holy Svarim books, it says how important this day is. In a way, it's the culmination of the entire month of Tishrei, of the High Holy Days. So I want to share with you what happened today, 48 years ago. In the Lubavitch Yeshiva on Ocean Parkway, I was in 12th grade in high school. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, someone runs into the classroom. Mr. Banner was our teacher at the time, and he says, the Rebbe is making a Farbrengen very soon. We all picked our coats up, our books put away, and we just ran out. I don't even know if we put away the books. And we got on the train, we went to Crown Heights. A surprise Farbrengen. This was after the Rebbe had his heart attack, the past Shmini Atzeres, which was still 1977. Now it was already 1978, I believe. And this was kind of what seemed to be to us a Thanksgiving meal, a Suda Seidah, for the Rebbe's cure from his massive heart attack. Because earlier today, on the same Kvias, like it was a Monday, I believe. Yeah. The Rebbe called in Rabbi Yaakov Yehuda Hecht, J.J. Hecht, and said to him, either he asked him, could you be a Baal Sod, can you keep a secret, or you can't keep a secret, and I would like to make a Farbrengen and wash on challah, on bread. And Rabbi Hecht said, okay. So the Rebbe was indicating to him, asking him if he can get some bread for the Farbrengen. Rabbi Hecht said, fine, he'll keep the secret, but his son, Shimon, my friend, who at the time was learning in Morristown, he said, can I tell my son Shimon about this Farbrengen? Because it takes an hour and a half to get from Morristown to Brooklyn. And if he only lets him know at 4 o'clock or 4:15, whenever, when the Rebbe starts Farbrengen, or shortly before that, they'll come in middle or the end of the Farbrengen. And the Rebbe said, yes. Whatever, whether we understand that or not. If you want to hold a secret, then why tell Shimon, who's going to tell his friends, and the whole yeshiva is going to know. And that's how everyone found out about the Farbrengen later, when it became known through the Morristown Yeshiva, I believe. But anyway, the Rebbe does Farbrengen washed, and he was very besimcha, and he spoke a lot about the concept of, the Rambam says you should add simcha to Chanukah, even though in the ruling in Halacha is that it's Yimei Shvach Vaydo, it's praise, thanksgiving. Simcha means b'basar v'yayin, with meat and wine, to have a meal. But the Rebbe explained that since the darkness is greater, therefore we need simcha, and as kind of an exception, he's calling for that idea. And he himself did that. He washed, and then after the Farbrengen, he made kosher bracha. But I remember, like now, Mr. Banner, he was a frum Jew and a very fine Jew. He started to work at Lubavitch Yeshiva, I believe, in 1946 for the Rashag. He was a secretary for the Rashag. And he was standing there, I can see him standing at a desk, and I think we were learning math, he was teaching us math, and all of a sudden, what happened? And everyone's running out. We say, the Rebbe's Farbrengen, so he already knew, he was used to the Lubavitcher boys. When the Rebbe Farbrengens, we drop everything. So this was 48 years ago. Hayom Meilin Niskar V'nasim, these days are not only remembered, but they're actualized, V'nasim, that we live with this Farbrengen of 48 years ago, Mem Cheshona, and we understand that this is a recipe to overcome the darkness, the darkness in the world, the darkness that we had in our own community with the murder and the terrorism, Rahman al-Islam in Sydney just last week. We overcome it with simcha, with joy. May everyone go with simcha, make resolutions to brighten your house and brighten up others, learning Torah, Morech, Sidus, doing Ma'asim Tovim, Avas Yisrael, and we should be zeicher to Gula Shleima, Bekar of Mamish with Mashiach now. Amen.